Good morning, Get Wrecked Recovery crew. So it's day 48 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour across America, a bicycle ride to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that there's churches, rescue missions, Celebrate Recovery, so many other places that are out there that don't charge anything, that just want to help you if you have an addiction issue, if you're bound by addiction. So today is actually not the real day 48. What you don't know about, and what I didn't record any of, was yesterday. So, day 47 ended with these beautiful mountains over here, a nice pink cloud structure over them, and I should have kind of taken note that that was probably an ominous sign, because at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, I woke up to my tent buckled down on me. Like the leg portion of the tent poles, instead of being like a C, became like an S, with just my head like open and everything else pressed down onto me, flapping from the wind. And the wind stayed that strong for about an hour before it started to storm. And it rained, and it rained, and it rained. And about 8 o'clock, everything finally let up. I was getting ready to dry everything out and get on the road. And the wind shifted directions and came directly out of the south, which is the direction that I'm traveling on this road. And it was strong. Maybe 20 mile an hour steady, 40 mile an hour gusts, which would have made cycling impossible. I mean, I could have done it, but, at 3 miles an hour for 12 hours, I'm 53 miles away from West Yellowstone, the next city with anything. So I would have spent 12 hours going, essentially maybe 10 hours going 30 miles and not even making it to the destination, and wearing myself out of food, water, everything. So I made the executive decision just to take an off day, and so that's what I did. It got super hot during the middle of the daytime, but yesterday at about 5 o'clock, one more rain shower came through, and the wind just stopped. And now I actually have a wind coming from the north that's going to push me down the road and up the hills, so I'm very thankful for that. I needed a Sabbath. Jay Boggs and I talked about, have I taken a Sabbath? And I was like, the only one I tried to take, I ended up going 20 miles and doing bicycle work all day. In Missoula. So yeah, it was nice to do nothing. I did not film anything yesterday. I started to pick up the phone yesterday morning to film the tent doing what it was doing, and the wind got worse. I started to pick it up again to film, and rain came through the side of the tent. I started to pick it up to film. Every time I picked it up to film, something crazy would happen. So finally I just picked it up to read my word, and everything kind of settled down. That was around 8 o'clock. And the verse of the day yesterday was Matthew 6:34, take no thought for tomorrow take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. And so I was like, okay, Lord. So yesterday, no work. It was a true Sabbath. I literally just laid in my tent. I may have got out of the tent 5 times. Ate as little as I could to just, stay going. And yeah, that's it. So now I got to get on the road. I've got 53 miles to go to get to West Yellowstone, and I'm gonna do that today. Come hills or high water. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Alright, so I stopped here at Terra Nova Cabins gas station. Man, the wind has been crazy. Good thing is it's been a tailwind most of the day. I've had a couple of sections where it was into, but it was rough. Like, the wind would push me up hills at times. So I came through Quake Lake, and that was an amazing, amazing place. If you're on the Trans-America Trail, stop in and watch the quick video about Quake Lake. So in 1959, in August, around this time, a giant earthquake hit and slid that whole rock face down. 28 people died at a campground there that were kind of camping, and the Madison River formed a new lake called Quake Lake, and it was just like an incredible geological event. And they kind of like catalog all of that and let you know what happened and how and why. But some of the scenery coming through there, just like the ghost trees that are left over from where the lake formed so rapidly, and just seeing that whole entire rock face that just slid down and dammed up the river. It was quite gorgeous, but also kind of like scary, because I'm getting close to Yellowstone, and that is like the giant caldera for the Yellowstone supervolcano, which I will be riding on top of in the next few coming days. So yeah, I came up over the dam here to the bigger lake, and I'm now into the wind. I've got 18 miles to go to get to West Yellowstone, and it's 3:50. I should be able to get it no problem. I think I'm going to stay at a campsite there. I looked at a campsite called Wagon Wheel. And then there is laundry and Wi-Fi and all that, supper, all those kind of things that I will need when I get there. And so, yeah, I am not going to stay long on this because I want to keep on making these miles. I got 53 total to do today, and all of it has been uphill. I think I've finally reached a place where it's level all the way into West Yellowstone, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm going to keep pedaling. So coming around this corner right here, opening up to the Yellowstone, the mountains that make up Yellowstone National Park, is just amazing. Like, I cannot explain it. Again, the scale does not do it justice through the TV screen or the phone that you're watching on. But I'm already at 6,500 feet. And just this mountain range back here is up another 4,000 above me. 2 miles up in the air. It's incredible. And then this little pond right over here with the sun. Oh man, it's just beautiful. Alright, so as you can see, I ended up getting a room. I found a room. It was only $100 for the night. But considering that they don't allow tent camping in West Yellowstone, in the city proper, I called all the campgrounds, nothing. And so with me having to do laundry and charge all of my devices before I go into Yellowstone National Park, I had no other option. Plus it looks like it's going to rain tonight. Which would have made things just even more complicated with trying to find a place to stealth camp, and then, just getting everything done. So what I'm going to do is it's right next door to a pizza place, of course. So I'm going to go grab a pizza, come back, get yesterday's video uploaded, cut and edit the video from today and get it uploaded, take a shower, get everything ready for in the morning, and the laundromat opens at 7:30 around the block. So I'm just going to walk over there with my clothes, wash my clothes, and then head into Yellowstone tomorrow morning around 10 or 11. So yeah, super excited to be here tomorrow. We're in state number 5, Wyoming. So I look forward to that, and I really look forward to Yellowstone National Park. This looks like it's going to be amazing. So I've heard the traffic's really bad. I'm also going to go around town and look for a bike shop that might have a mirror. I don't usually use a mirror, but in this case, I think I'm going to get one just to be safe. So yeah, that's been it for the day. A lot of miles today. 55.5 miles from where I camped last night and the day before to where I'm at now. So it was beautiful. Quake Lake was amazing. Definitely recommend checking that out. The visitor center was awesome. And yeah, West Yellowstone looks very touristy. Lots and lots of tourists out. So I'm just glad to be able to be somewhere where I'll have a bed for the night. And yeah, I'm going to start working on these videos for you guys. I've had so much love and so much support through Facebook. Thank you all. And yeah, so many donations have come in. So thank you again, everyone, for helping support this ride. And eventually the rehab that we're working to build together. So if you know anyone who's passed away from addiction, please drop their name in the comments or find me on Facebook, Adam Lineberry, Mobile, Alabama, and I would love to ride for your person. If you know anyone who's actively addicted, please share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. And there's too many free places that can help and help you develop a relationship with Jesus, which is where you'll find freedom. If you know anyone who's recovering, hey, share this with them. We're all in it together. We're a networked group. We all help each other. A lot of people that were recovered helped me find Jesus and find recovery, and so yeah, I'm thankful for that. And don't forget that Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. I'll put a link in the description. Just click the down arrow and you can find it. And you can help support the ride. Any funds left over after the ride, after the 48 states are done, will go to building the rehab that we're working together to build. So yeah, thank you again so much, everyone. I'm about to enter the least populated state in the United States. So I know that those of you that have seen on Facebook my social distancing posts, well, I'm going to be socially distant on this trip. But I know God is with me, and He is I'm always in fellowship with Him on these rides. So I'm not ever alone. I'm just socially distant. But yeah, that's it for the night from here in West Yellowstone, Montana. About 5 miles from the Wyoming border, state number 5. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.